Hi everyone, welcome to another exciting edition of A Few Minutes with Mark. I just got back from lunch. Like most of you, I kind of scroll through social media while I'm on break, and lots of chatter about lower interest rates. Yay! As you know, I track rates every single day. Last month the high rate was 7.7. Right now we're at about 7.1. So a couple weeks ago there was a lot of chatter about it going over 8. That seems to have tamed a bit. Why? Many of us have become mini-economists and the inflation number seems to be under control. It's kind of a mixed bag, isn't it? The only way the Fed seems to be able to control inflation is with higher rates. So nobody wants inflation, but nobody wants higher rates. So where do we go? And honestly, for those of us that are over 29, 7%, yeah, that's fine, that's life. Not a bad rate at all. So what scares me though, I'm scared about lower rates. Why? Let's just say it ticks below 7. We're all gonna feel a little bit of a sense of relief, aren't we? And I think that a lot of people who are paying higher rents right now, because if they didn't move out of the rental market last year, they stayed in it, which put pressure on rental rates. And guess what? In Chicago, rental rates went up by 10%. So we're now in the holiday slowdown, so things are a little bit slower and a great time to buy because there are fewer buyers out there. What scares many of us in the real estate world is if rates tick down below 7%, which the forecast is looking pretty good, and we turn the calendar after January 1st, leases are expiring, and we're going to have another stampede of buyers with multiple offers. And the biggest issue, as I've talked to you in the past, is that we have a low amount of inventory. People with homes paid off, or if they're sitting on low rates, they're not going to move. And oh, by the way, since the bust, our new building rates have been way under the expanding population. So we'll have a lack of homes to buy. It is a perfect storm for buyers and probably a really good time to be sellers. And oh, one small side note, there's a lot of chatter out there about the economy. I personally don't get it. There was some numbers out last week about GDP and how all the major countries have come out of COVID. Guess who's highest? The US. Look at our unemployment rate in the US, super high, right? And wages seem to be going up. So people seem to be concerned about the economy. And yeah, things seem to be a little bit more expensive and maybe they'll come down with inflation, but we seem to be on super solid ground. So this realtor's prediction is a very strong 2024. That's it from Roscoe and Broadway in Chicago. If you need any other information, feel free to email me at mark@markzipper.com or 773-612-6628. Bye.